Hi guys. Here today let us see about these critical approaches. Unit 1, Plato. And Plato is one of the greatest philosophers in the world. We know he is a disciple of Aristotle, and he used to criticize so many things in this field of literature, and most of his criticism is very much effective. And when we think about his critical approach, we can find most of the things as true. In short, he is mentioning that everything in this world is unreal. We should find truth when we focus on certain things. And based on this, he has attacked so many things such as theory of forms and things about arts and beauty, etc., etc., all these things. First we can find about the theory of forms. We know he is famous for Republic. In this Republic and the Phaedo, he summarized so many things based on this theory of forms. His major point is it is apprehended by our senses is not independent. He is mentioning that when we find certain things through our senses or certain things in this world, we should need a proof. A proof is essential when we find out the matter of facts, or otherwise the things are unreal. He is mentioning that. Next is trying to say about he said about we should find out a reason when we see bodily perceptions. Bodily perceptions means through our senses. When we used to find with our senses, if a thing is happening in a short period of time, you should find why this particular thing is happening. He is mentioning about nook and corner of our life. And in this life, we are visualizing so many things, so many facts, so many ideas, and all these things. And we cannot predict that everything that happens in this world is real, because we don't know what is happening exactly. In this way, his ideas have been mentioned. Then, what are the ideal forms of these qualities? Actually, when we deal with this quality, we should have a perception that what the quality means. What is the quality of human life? How one gets qualified in his life? And so based on all this thinking, he has mentioned that we should be in an ideal form of living and art. An ideal form is there, should be there in our life, and ideal forms of these qualities should be mentioned, which can be apprehended only by reason and not by our bodily sense perception. And he is simply mentioning that our world is a physical world, because the information that gained through our senses is our world. And if we go in a broad manner, every people has their own particular world. So that if we think all these things, we can get an idea that for example, in my eyes, I have a world which is very much effective and essential for me. In some others world, they will create some other kind of world. Here we can link the characters with what character approach, and the particular characters have particular character approach, and because of those characters they will create their own world. So that Plato, we can, while reading this, we can get an idea that why these matters are happening, the things, why he is saying that everything in this world is not independent or unreal. And he is also mentioned a example here. Hence, a bed in the physical world is an imperfect copy of ideal bed in the world of forms. Hence, which means a single object we used to find through our senses is itself a imperfect copy of ideal bed. And he is also mentioning that everything in this world is happening, it is unreal because we are visualizing the things through our own interest or facts of ideas. And the connection between the two realms can be illustrated using examples from geometry. Any triangle or square that we construct using a physical instruments is bound to be imperfect, and that we construct using the physical instruments bound to be imperfect. So that he is giving so much example for that. You should and again he is saying that again he is mentioning about the ideal form of qualities. What is mean by quality? What is the quality of our life? And compare quality with the life. And all these things, when we think about this quality, we can find that we are not 100% qualified people. And he is also mentioning that from the beginning itself everything is imperfect. If the thing is imperfect, how one should get qualified ideas, or how one's life will be? Nobody is perfect, isn't it? And something if we mention in an open manner, Plato, I used to think about Plato with his Plato's perception. He used to say everything in an open manner, and when we say something in an open manner, nobody likes us. It's a fact of the world. And how many people would like this Plato while he is mentioning all these things, that no one is perfect and everything is unreal, all these things, isn't it? So here, according to Plato, the world of forms, being changeless and eternal alone, constitutes reality. So what is this reality? The things that comes with changeless and eternal. Changeless and eternal things in this world is alone real. He is mentioning that. If we go through his ideas and facts, nobody will be with us. This is what is happening in this world. He is mentioning certain things in an open way, changeless and eternal. What is how today people are very much with their ideas they will change within a limited period of time, and they will change according to the situation. Situational factors matters us. Situational factors plays a major role in our life, isn't it? Today we will be here and tomorrow we will be some other place, and we will be changing according to other ideas. And Plato is saying that changeless and eternal alone constitutes reality. In the world of essence, unity and universality, whereas the physical world is characterized by perpetual change and decay. And physical, if we are maintaining a physical world, there we can find a lot of changes, or we will ourselves will change our ideas and attitudes. And in this literary field, we will be expressing our own ideas, and for us it is correct, and for someone it is wrong. And all these things, it's a give and take policy, and it's a cycling process, or otherwise we humans cannot live here, isn't it? But Plato says that we should find a reason with quality of ideas, and we should be our ideas should be eternal in each and every moment of our time. This is about theory of facts, and let us continue in the next class. Thank you so much.